wanted to put together a quick video. I have some new toys that just came in the mail today. These are the Heavy Grips hand grippers. Pretty much everybody's familiar with the Captains of Crush grippers that you can see here. Zoom in there. I have here a trainer, a number 1, and a number 2. And then I have the full line of 6 heavy grips here from the 100 all the way up to the 350. I don't have any of the special editions that were released or anything like that. So I'm going to do just a quick review. As you can see, I'm here repping my Refuge Barbell shirt. Check out Refuge Barbell Facebook page. It's one of the greatest strongman competitions and groups you can ever deal with. Get to participate in. So on each of them, they have different ratings on them. So this 100 says it's the beginner. The 150 says it's intermediate, advanced, gripper king, professional, and grip monster. And so the idea here is that it goes from everybody just starting out with grip training into people that are grip monsters. Pretty self-explanatory. Similarly, Captains of Crush has things down from like the trainer. They also have the sport and the guide below that, and the 0.5, all the way up to the number 4, which everybody knows is one of those things that just everyone wants to certify on the number 4, or even the number 3 or 3.5. Well, there's only 4 people so far on the number 4 cert list, and nobody's certed since they've changed the rules on it. And so the packaging on these, getting back to the heavy grips, packaging's pretty nice. It's just your basic, you get cardboard and plastic. On the back they have a just basic how to train with them. Goes over, don't overdo it when you're starting out because you'll beat your hands up. They have a link to their website, handgrippers.com/training. They've got some programs there. And then they mentioned something that anybody familiar with Captains of Crush and things like this would be familiar with hearing, but you will not gain crushing hand strength and massive forearms by doing high repetitions. And so they just tell you to do low rep training, kind of like you do trying to build strength with any other muscle group. They have a lifetime warranty. It says that it's for the original purchaser. If it breaks through normal use or there's a defect, you can return it with proof of sale to wherever you purchased it from, and they will get you a new one. And so that's really nice to hear. Now these are made in China, and so some people may have issue with that, but they are a much lower price point than Captains of Crush, Gillingham High Performance, and other grippers that are out on the market. And so if you're looking for something to start with, this might be somewhere to get you in. These start around, I think, $15 per gripper. You can get the set of 6 for $60 on Amazon and other sites. Those prices might change by the time you look at it, but in comparison, Captains of Crush are a little over $20 per gripper. GHPs are the same. Tedding's grippers are right up there too. Python grip stuff is around there too. I'm not really sure exactly because those aren't listed in USD on his website. All sorts of stuff. These end up being one of the cheaper options out there. And so I'm going to get these open, and then we'll come back and we'll do a review of just how they are in the hand, things like so. I've got everything open now. We'll just do a quick look at these grippers. Let me zoom in here and we can get a close up. Alright, so as you can see, knurled handles, big spring. They appear to be glued, not bolted like Tedding's grippers. Not sure if you'll be able to see it, but they do have Heavy Grips written on one side with the number and then the same on the other side, and so that way you can easily tell which one you have. There's nothing marking the bottoms of the grippers, so that does make it a little bit harder if you were to do a video or something to show people at the close what it is. But springs, they're black. Interesting of note is that the 200 and the 350 seem to have a little different finish. Everything else is glossy, and then those two have just kind of a matte finish to them. So I'm not really sure why that is. As for how they feel in the hand, the knurling's not very aggressive. Without any chalk, it actually feels a little slippy. Closed pretty nicely. That's just the 100, so that's rated lower than a trainer. Here is a COC trainer for comparison. Let me just zoom in there. We can see what that is. Alright. So that's a trainer. There's a spring on the trainer compared to the spring on the 100. So you can see the 100 spring is a smaller diameter spring. Let's see. Looks like we've got about the same diameter on the 150 as on the trainer. So my grip strength is nothing really to write home about. I can close a number 1 no set without any problem any day of the week, cold. The number 2 I can close from a parallel set, about 20 millimeters, but that's about it. I can't close it from a credit card set or anything wider. So I'll go through and just see, how these feel. Here's the 100. Close that one. I can hold that one closed. That one's just really easy. Most people, especially if you've done any sort of lifting, should be able to close the 100 without any trouble. Here's the 150. See if you can see that. That is kind of a strange way to mark them. Makes it hard for videos, but it is what it is. Alright, so close that one. And again, closes pretty easy. Felt pretty good. Felt right around the trainer. It's the 200. I'm not warmed up or anything, so as far as spread on these, okay, got 200 closed. Can't really hold that one for long. As far as spread, let's see, it doesn't seem like it actually seems like it's a pretty thin spread when we compare it to a COC. My trainer has the thinnest spread out of any of my grippers, and let's see if I can get that lined up for the video. As you can see here, it is a much smaller spread on the 100. So that's something that I have read online, is that for no set closes, these are something that people with smaller hands will enjoy, because it is easier to get it to fit into your hands. It'll be easier to close them from no set with similar, like say if these were RGC rated, if the 200 rated the same as say a number 1, it's going to be easier to close the 200 with no set because that spread is smaller. And so let's see, that's the 200. Let's look here. Here's the 250. Let's see if I can close that one without being warmed up. Not quite. I can hear a little bit of a kind of a popping sound as I'm closing them for the first time. I'm not sure if that's just like that's probably just the paint on these springs spreading apart for the first time since they have been in shipping. But overall, for the price, really hard to beat this. Get a nice set for twice the grippers for what you would pay for others. The quality may not be quite as high, but it's still pretty high quality. I mean, it is nicely knurled. They're not going to tear your hands up quite as much as some other grippers. They're going to be a great starting set or a great addition to a gripper collection. If you're like me, you already have maybe just a few and you wanted to get a lot more quickly, this is a good way to do it. I will be sending all my grippers to Jed Johnson of Diesel Crew here in the next week, and he's going to RGC rate them, and so after that I will do another video and we can get some idea of exactly how hard these grippers are to close compared to some other things. So that's it for now. I'm also going to do a quick video with another gripper that I got in, so be sure to be on the lookout for that video, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and rate the video if you wouldn't mind. Let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything you would like to see, anything I can do better, anything you want me to stop doing, I'll at least hear your comments, and I may or may not do anything about them depending on whether or not I feel it's pertinent to do so. But thank you for watching and have a nice day.